Hello everyone. Welcome to the Blockchain News Club. Today we will be focusing on why the SEC may actually lose XRP lawsuit. Ripple lawyer shares evidence on why SEC is wrong about XRP. Before we dive deep into today's updates, please subscribe to our Blockchain News Club channel. It will help us immensely. With the way the SEC regulates things now, an SEC commissioner says it will take 400 years to go through all the cryptos that the SEC says are securities. Hester Peirce, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission Commissioner, talked about why she thinks the government hasn't made clear rules for the crypto space yet. Peirce, who is known as Crypto Mom, talked about this on January 20 at the Duke Conference. Peirce said that the way the SEC regulates things now is like a less romantic version of CompuDate from the 1960s comedy show That Girl. She said that the SEC invited people to join the industry just to sue them, saying that the current way of regulating by enforcement will take 400 years. The SEC's way of regulating crypto looks a bit like a very unromantic version of CompuDate from the old TV show. We tell people to come to the office to talk to us about their projects, plug the information they give us into our own security identifying algorithms, and then send them home with a court date, Peirce said. If we kept regulating by enforcing the rules at the rate we are going now, it would take us close to 400 years to get through the tokens that are supposed to be securities. Peirce says that the SEC doesn't want to make clear rules for the industry because it would have to admit that it doesn't have the power to regulate some cryptocurrencies, and Congress may decide to give the power to another regulatory body instead of giving it to the SEC. Why is there no rule? If all of them are securities, then the problem is solved. But if we took the legal analysis and our statutory authority seriously, as we would have to do in a rulemaking, we would have to admit that we probably need more or at least more clearly defined statutory authority to regulate certain crypto tokens and require crypto trading platforms to register with us. And Congress could choose to give this power to someone else. On the other hand, the regulator has said that people in the industry should fix some of the problems that came to light in 2022 instead of waiting for regulators to do so. She says that the people who make the technology are responsible for what its real value is. Even though Peirce is one of the 5 SEC commissioners, she has always been in favor of cryptocurrencies and has often criticized the SEC's actions to enforce the law. Fox Business reporter Eleanor Tourette said last year that a close source at the SEC told her that the commissioner said the SEC would lose its case against Ripple. Hester Peirce said that Congress may decide that the SEC is not the right regulator for some or all of crypto. Listen to this.
I think in the crypto area, it is complicated because there are some things that clearly fall within our jurisdiction. There are other things that we probably need to get congressional directive from, and Congress may decide that the SEC is not the right regulator for some or all of crypto, and so that is necessary for us to understand as well. But we could have laid the groundwork, and we could have gone to Congress and said, look, here's what we think we have authority over, here's where we think we need clear authority, more clear authority, or we need additional authority. And we could have done that jointly with the CFTC, which I think would have been particularly productive. But instead, we've all been bringing enforcement actions and not really sat down and had those important conversations.
John Deaton, a lawyer who supports XRP, gives proof of why the SEC is wrong about it. As the legal fight between blockchain payments company Ripple Labs Incorporated and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission winds down, a lawyer for Ripple, John Deaton, has given more proof that the regulator is wrong to call XRP coin a security. Deaton used his most used platform, Twitter, to share a part of a speech by Bill Hinman in which he talked about one of the definitions of a security. The same logic holds true for digital assets. The digital asset is just code by itself. But the way it is sold, as an investment, to people who don't use it, or by people who want to help the business grow, can be and most often is a security, the reading says. Deaton said that the only reason people buy XRP is to set up a trust line with XRP Ledger so they can send money. Deaton said that XRP was also used by many other people to get paid their salaries through BitPay and other companies. The outspoken lawyer also said that thousands of people used XRP like cash and that businesses accepted it as payment for goods. The Howey test isn't likely to be met if an asset can be used right away as a substitute for fiat, which is how XRP is described to be used. This means that XRP's label as a security is wrong. A lot of information has come out that makes it look like Ripple will win the ongoing legal fight. One of the company's main points is that only the SEC questions its status, since the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, the Department of Justice, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission all see XRP as something other than a security. Why the SEC may lose the XRP lawsuit. Whether the US SEC and Ripple win, lose, or reach a settlement, the real result of their lawsuit is likely to push the digital asset market toward clear rules. But before the summary judgment in the XRP lawsuit, a new hearing in LBRY versus SEC is expected to set the stage for Ripple and the defendants. In the case of LBRY versus SEC, the U.S. District Court will hold a hearing. John Deaton, who is a amicus curiae in the XRP lawsuit, hopes that the new hearing will be fair. LBRY believes that this event will be one of the most important for the cryptocurrency industry. But on November 21, 2022, the U.S. SEC got the summary judgment in its favor against LBRY. Since then, the LBRY lawsuit to get regulatory approval has been compared to the XRP lawsuit. The CEO of LBRY, Jeremy Kauffman, asked the court for help and said that they have been going back and forth with the commission for 5 years. During this time, the crypto company tried to make a deal with the SEC to avoid getting fined. In his speech, he talked about how many smart people want to build the crypto industry. But the SEC doesn't say what the rules are, and by the end of this lawsuit, the rules would at least be clear to the market. How XRP gets out of the security group. Bill Hinman's statement from June 6, 2018, that the digital asset itself is just code, was taken out of the XRP lawyer's statement. On the market, it is sold as an investment, to people who don't use it, or by people who want to grow the business. Most of the time, it can be called a security. According to the statement, the asset in question is more likely to be a security if it is sold as an investment to non-users by promoters. The lawyer for XRP says that it's clear that LBC users who didn't buy tokens from the LBRY blockchain will win, as this doesn't meet Hinman's requirements. In the same way, a lot of people who owned XRP bought more XRP to join the Zerpledger. Many people got paid in XRP through BitPay and other vendors, and some people use XRP instead of fiat currency. He also said that a digital asset is not likely to pass the Howey test based on the SEC's 2019 Digital Assets Framework. But things change if it can be used right away to pay for things in a wide range of situations, or if it can be used instead of fiat money. In 24 hours, $1.02 billion came into XRP. Are bulls aiming for $1? In the last 24 hours, more than $1.02 billion has been put into XRP, which caused its price to go up above 40 cents. XRP was in accumulation mode for more than a week at these levels, but a big change happened when a lot of money came in at once. On Tuesday, the cryptocurrency went up to 43 cents and is now trying to break through its next barrier, which is 45 cents. After more than $1 billion inflow was recorded, XRP's market cap hit $21.5 billion, and its price went up 5% during the day's trade. Because of the pressure to buy, the token shot up above 43 cents and is now trying to reach 50 cents. When will XRP reach $1? XRP is off to a good start in 2023, as its price has gone up by almost 23% in the last 14 days. But the price is slowly going up because the markets as a whole are moving in the direction of a rally. If XRP wants to reach $1, it needs to steadily rise above 50 cents over the next few weeks. Even though it took almost 3 months for XRP to get back above 40 cents, getting to $1 won't be easy, even if the price goes up. The lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple is a dark cloud over its price outlook that is slowing its growth in the indices. Also, Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, said not long ago that he thought the decision would probably go in their favor. This made the price of XRP go up. Once the lawsuit ends with a settlement or a verdict, it's likely that XRP will be worth $1 in the near future. That's the major update for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for regular updates in the blockchain community.